Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel, and this is Morning Tea. How's everybody doing? I trust that you had a great weekend. Let me take a little sip. I sure did. I had an excellent weekend. I went up to my friend Mike and Bob's. Hi, Mike and Bob. They hosted a movie and dinner night out in their backyard. It was like doing a drive-in movie in their backyard, and it was amazing. We got to see some really cool movies. I had never seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert in a large screen, and it was amazing. It was one of my favorite movies. We also saw another one of my favorites, Birdcage. Can't beat Birdcage. Uh, and then we saw The Secret. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Secret or read the book. I read it. Actually, I saw the movie shortly after I got out of rehab. A friend of mine gave it to me, and it really did impact the way I saw the world and the way I saw myself. And sometimes I fall on the side of the teachings and what it tells you, what it shares. So I think this was a refresher course. It was not expected, and it was like really late when we watched it. We were up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Mike and Bob, for keeping me up so late. And my friend Eric was there with us, so that was pretty fun. Um, but if you haven't seen it, if you haven't read it, you don't have to listen to everything it says. But if you pay attention to some of it, it's pretty common sense. We just forget about it. But anyway, I encourage you to read it. Let's get this started this morning. It is Monday again, Monday, May 23rd, and the reading says, "Elegant blessings, living a life of grace. When we accept that we always exist in a state of grace, we are able to live our lives more graciously. Grace exists inside of all of us and around us. It is our inner beauty that radiates outward, touching everyone we meet. It is that unseen hand that comes from the divine, raising us up when we most need it. To be able to live in a state of grace is not based on worthiness, nor is it earned through good deeds, ritual, or sacrifice. Rather, it is an unearned favor, freely bestowed and available to all, that is inherent to our birthright. All we must do is open our eyes to its presence, and we will find and experience grace everywhere. Grace is in the rain, bringing relief to drought-ridden farms, and the unexpected lead for the perfect job opportunity that comes from a stranger. Grace is what happens to someone when they miraculously escape injury. It is even the simple events that happen to us that we call good luck. Like when we don't get a parking ticket after a meter has expired. Grace resides in the love between two people, the gift or check that comes unexpectedly in the mail, the cozy comfort that makes up a home, and in the acts of forgiveness we bestow upon others. It is grace that moves us to go out of our way to help a stranger. In music, a grace note is the pause between notes that is so important to the pacing of a song. Grace is the state we are in when we are doing nothing but just being who we are. When we accept that we always exist in a state of grace, we are able to live our lives more graciously. Knowing we are grace gives us hope, makes us more generous, and allows us to trust that we are taken care of even when we are going through difficult times. Grace is our benevolence of heart and our generosity of spirit. Grace is unconditional love and the beauty that is our humanity. When we know that we are blessed with grace, we can't help but want to live our lives in harmony. All right, that's almost bringing it to right, and I'm chilling. I have chills all over my body. I'm going to read that last paragraph again. When we accept that we always exist in a state of grace, we are able to live our lives more graciously. Knowing we are grace gives us hope, makes us more generous, and allows us to trust that we are taken care of even when we are going through difficult times. Grace is our benevolence of heart and our generosity of spirit. Grace is unconditional love and the beauty that is our humanity. When we know that we are blessed with grace, we can't help but want to live our lives in harmony. You know, I belong to a Facebook page about gratitude, and every day you're invited to come and post something. And here on Morning Tea, I've added my grateful comment at the end. I have lived, and I talked about this weekend with the lovely lady there at Melinda there at Mike's party. I've been on a amazing journey in my life. Um, from my health very early on in my 20s to my recovery in my 30s to where I am now, moving and experiencing new things with my career and the way I want my life to run. And through all that time, there have been some really low points in my life, things that I considered a mistake, that I did something wrong, that I deserved what was coming my way. Not seeing the bigger picture and realizing that there was something wonderful right at the end of that valley. I am grateful that God has put me in this life. I'm grateful for every bump and bruise and scratch in my life. That must be God texting right now. I am grateful for every one of those moments because it has made me the man that I am today. I would not know and I would not be able to share the things that I'm able to now if I had not gone through that earlier in my life. So thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, my guardian angels, for being there with me. I am so grateful for every experience in my life. Did I mention every experience in my life? So, what are you grateful for? What is inside of you that just like, oh, say it out loud. You are blessed. You are a blessed human being, and you deserve everything good. Doesn't mean it's always going to be beautiful, but it's going to get better, right? Whew, that was a good one. Let me pull out a card this morning, and we're going in the middle. Brilliant idea. This is, oh, well, must be really important. Archangel Uriel says, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. There's something in your head, something been stirring up in there that you've been thinking, I wonder if this is a good idea, if I should really do. Follow it. Follow it. No what ifs. You will never know unless you do it. And our soul reminders for today is you are intelligent. So what can go wrong with your brilliant idea and knowing that you're intelligent? What do you work? What you are guided. Your angels are guiding you. And what am I grateful for today? I am really grateful. I say this a lot for my friends, but my friends are are part of that energy that comes into my life and bring all these wonderful things with them. So thank you, God, for my friend Eric Klinger. Thank you for being there and being so supportive, even when I'm having a little bit of issues. Thank you, Mike and Bob, for opening your home to everybody, and everybody just had a great time and the wonderful food. So thank you for that. And because of that, I met Melinda, which is a great new connection. We just connected and we had this really, really great conversation. So I am grateful for my friends today, again, and probably always. Um, Here you go. I'm grateful that my garden is starting to look pretty. It's over my little shrub. If anybody has any suggestions on how to keep a shrub alive, let me know. Guys, thank you. Have a great Monday. Enjoy your week. I will see you. Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.